Live from Casa de Cash, it's the Rudy Awards with special guests Tom, Little DMX, Sherm.
We're here at the red carpet, and we're trying to get a little DMX, but he's out somewhere trying to get some tail.
Oh man, what a word! What do you think he's wearing today?
And it's a black and white tuxedo done by Giovanna Versace.
Whoa, okay, that's a name. I don't know why this turned into Newsies all of a sudden.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Great intro.
Well, this has all been a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Rude Nation, thank you. Oh yes, thank you. Yes, oh, thank you. Stop it!
Round of applause.
Stop it, Rude Nation. We got to get down to business. It is the 2019 Rudies, the bests of 2019. Our favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
Is it? But we get to reflect upon the previous year.
Yes.
Had some laughs.
Yes.
Shared some tears.
And just like Thanos snapping, the holidays have been gone.
I guess so, yeah. The holidays are over. 2020, we are
in full
ready
effect.
to roll. But again, let's tip our hat to 2019. Oh, God. And let's just get it going, Tom.
All right, cool.
All right, who's in your mouth?
I have our good friends, Miller, High Life.
Miller High Life. Recipients of the 2018 Rudies Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes.
There you go.
And this is going to be a fresh
pop. Fresh twist. Ooh, carbonation, my friend.
That was a good one.
All right.
And now a fresh pour.
I don't think that's coming out.
I don't think so either.
Oh, okay, but again, we need to be a visual medium because this pour, my friend, is fantastic. You want to talk about some good pours, man? I was fucking mixing drinks up for New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't know how this is working. Shake, pour it in a cup, and it is like to the fucking top, man. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
This shit works.
John Taffer would have been very happy with you.
John Taffer, I don't know, he'd probably yell at me a lot.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, too much alcohol in that.
He'd probably break me down. Yeah, heavy-handed, whatever. So I'm waiting on
and who's
the
in
return.
your mouth?
There it is. So, nominee for Best Beverage of 2019, the Rudies. I've got some Starbucks ice cold, ice brew, cold brew. Not the nitro, just the regular cold brew.
Because you
Nitro's a little too heavy. I do have to sleep tonight. However, on deck, an MHL, RudeBoyz beverage of choice. Like we said, 2018, Rudies Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you, Miller High Life.
That's right.
Sub-brand of Miller Beer Distributor.
That's
bam. Thank you, ma'am. Tommy, to the Rudies, to the nation, to 2019.
That was a shitty clink.
Ready? Do it. Clink it up. Ah, yes. High Life.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Really hyped up, really excited for this award.
I am.
This is still just a bit. We're on stage right now, and the crowd is just like, what the fuck is going on? Is this some weird art shit? Blitzkrieg. All right, Tom, pick it up. Blitzkrieg news. Thankfully, a light edition, so we can get to some awards. What do we got in Blitzkrieg, Tom?
Nothing in games.
Nothing in games. All right, yeah.
Nothing
That's
in
right.
comics.
It's end of the year, so no news. It's
Movies.
good news. Movie news, okay.
Deadpool 3 in the works at Marvel Studios.
Confirmed by Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, so it's happening.
It's happening!
How do you think?
This is pod racing!
So this time last year, you gave Deadpool 2 a Tooties.
I gave it a Tootie, yes.
Where do you stand? Do you think that
Where I stand, obviously we know it's going to be PG-13, probably.
Really?
More than likely I'm going to say it's going to be PG-13 because
I will hold out that it will remain R.
I'm okay with it being PG-13 because you could just push that envelope without being super crude, which is the way I feel Deadpool 2 was.
Right.
And it just got to be like...
It got a little much.
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
You know, not like this outstanding podcast where we're never over the top rude.
Sure.
Fuck
It's in the name, so...
It is.
Yeah. It's in the name, so it's implied,
so
we don't have to be rude.
I'm hoping it is PG-13 just to kind of push that push that envelope. Because you're never going to capture that magic of the first one.
Sure, that is correct.
The first one was so good. You're never going to see International Women's Day.
That was very funny.
That really fucking was. I was like, oh, God.
Yes, I agree with PG-13. I thought that they were going to have Deadpool be PG-13, and then, like, the joke was that because I believe you're allowed one F-bomb in a PG-13 movie. So if it was, like, Deadpool, and because he's so meta, he was, like, saving up that F-bomb, and then, like, the villain just says it, and then he goes nuts,
Sure,
I can do that too, but cool. Deadpool 3.
I don't think you'll see
happening.
an F-bomb.
Not officially announced, but like Ryan Reynolds said it.
Yeah,
it's happening.
It's happening. Pod racing.
This is pod racing. Not Star Wars anymore. Let's go. Rudies.
Not yet. Travis Knight out as Uncharted director due to scheduling conflicts because Tom Holland is back as Spider-Man, which is the big winner of 2019.
Sure, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Will we?
But yeah, so that they're filming that in the summer.
Yes.
Spider-Man 3. Yep. The second one, not the first one.
Yeah,
right.
Part 2. Spider-Man 3 Part 2. Not Spider-Man 3 Part 1. I don't know.
Well, where's Spider-Man Part 3 Part 1?
Oh, you mean Spider-Man 3, the second one, as in you're counting the Tobey Maguire one?
Because that's the first Spider-Man 3. Okay. You can't say Spider-Man 3 and not be like, oh, yeah, it's the Tobey Maguire one, the dancing one, that we did a premiere, RudeBoyz, go to the movies on Spider-Man 3. Check your RSS feeds for that. My friends, talk about 2019, but let's talk about 2020. So Travis Knight is out. He's like the sixth goddamn director of this fucking movie that's never gonna happen.
I did see this.
It'll just fucking make them. It won't make.
I did see this video being like, do we really even want an Uncharted?
I think it'll be a safe bet. You know what I mean? It's like Indiana Jones.
And they said the same thing about people said the same shit about Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider is. They've tried it 3 times and it's been garbage. Even though I heard the last one was a little closer.
Sure.
Because of how she looked and whatnot.
Fair. Fair point, Tom.
I know. TV.
Okay. TV news.
Rumor
watch.
Daniel Radcliffe as Moon Knight.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I'm really not familiar too much with the Moon Knight character. I think that'd be a cool fit.
I know he has like a split personality. He also worships the moon.
Right, he's like Egyptian stuff, right? Yeah.
And apparently the main villain is going to be Dracula because of that one picture that goes around.
Stop.
No, I'm serious.
My fucking goddamn money.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
That's not a real thing. That's been debunked.
No. But Dracula.
Oh yeah, Dracula's like
No, but Marvel's version of Dracula will. Maybe his.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that.
That's what That's what I mean. I'm just saying.
You're talking bigger picture.
That panel is funny to me.
Right. It is a funny picture
or what.
It is a funny picture, but I think Daniel Radcliffe's a good caliber to get.
Yeah, they originally wanted Keanu Reeves.
Again, yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you need
Disney is eyeing him for other things.
Like who? What is the? What does the rumor mill say, Tom?
Well,
for Keanu Reeves,
they want him to be in Knights of the Old Republic movie that they're talking about possibly doing.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I assumed for a Marvel role, but
no. Well, I said Disney has other.
Sure. Yeah.
Because Disney owns everything.
Yes, Disney owns all. Yes. Not the RudeBoyz though. Not yet.
Yeah.
We will sell out.
I would say
give me like $500. I'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could use that right now.
I'd sell my firstborn. Sorry, Bazinga.
What else we got, Tom?
Mandalorian Season 2 hitting in the fall.
Fresh off the season finale of Mandalorian, which I think we'll talk about, right? In a little bit of in the catch-up or the Rudies segment. Yep. Yes, Season 2 in the works. Jon Favreau is out producing, writing, doing whatever the fuck Jon Favreau is doing. Favreau.
It's Favreau.
Swingers. Favreau. That's cool.
WandaVision hitting this year.
This was something that happened. Disney Plus released a hype video talking about all their 2020 releases, and WandaVision was in it.
Yeah.
And WandaVision was slated to be early 2021.
Yes.
So this is pretty cool. So now we're going to get, in addition to WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as the Marvel Cinematic Universe entries on Disney Plus.
And apparently WandaVision's going to have like a 60s sitcom feel.
Right, yeah.
Like a Leave It to Beaver.
It's all some shit in her mind, man. It's gonna be. It's gonna go places.
That's essentially what happened.
It's gonna go
and this
places,
will
I'm
probably
sure.
lead into
This will
Doctor
lead into,
Strange in 2020.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're gonna talk because I know Kevin Feige was more vocal about what.
No.
What did you say to me?
I'm talking to my dog.
Little DMX.
Little DMX.
Kevin Feige has been pretty vocal on how powerful Scarlet Witch is.
Oh, yeah.
To the point that, like, Thanos was, could have died had, I don't know, she got hit in the head with a brick. I don't remember what happens.
No,
but, like,
he used the time. I'm
talking
stone.
about in Endgame. When they end up fighting, but something happens and she gets knocked out or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
some shit. I gotta go back and watch it.
But we'll talk about it in the Rudies, my friend. Yes, Scarlet Witch, WandaVision coming out in 2020.
And Scarlet Witch is one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, she controls the altered reality in House of M.
Yes.
Okay.
Good boy, you listen.
I know things.
Yeah, Snowpiercer debuting on TNT this year. That's all I got. Did you ever see the movie Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a show, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
On TNT?
Yeah, TNT.
All right, yeah, I remember hearing about this. Okay.
I saw a commercial last night for it.
Cool, all right. There you go, Nation. That's how you find these things out. We're watching TV. We got our fucking finger on the pulse.
I got the finger on my butthole.
There you go. Trying to figure out what's going on in Hollywood.
I try to finger it out.
Oh, boy.
Nothing in wrestling.
Nothing in wrestling.
Nothing in etc.
Nothing in etc. So that is it.
That's it for Blitzkrieg.
For Blitzkrieg news.
Bow.
Was that Little DMX? Oh, no, it wasn't. Was that you?
That was me.
Oh, shit.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite portion of the show, Tom's Dud of the Show / Bow of the show. Internet never change. Never fucking change. Like, have you seen the thing that John Boyega said?
No, what did he say, Tom?
Someone said something about Finn upset because Rey and Kylo were gonna end up together, and he came out and was just like, it's not about who kissed who first, but who laid the pipe first, or some shit like that.
Oh boy!
So people are coming out like in full, like, man, you should have said that. You're supposed to be an inspiration for children and African Americans and this and that and blah blah blah. And it's like, shut up, like, people. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. That's the beautiful thing about living in America. Living in America.
Does he live in America? Does he live in America? He's British, right? So,
huh?
Does he live in America?
Yeah, but you know what? Freedom of speech is everywhere. You know what I mean.
Thank God for us. Yeah, that counts for podcasts.
Right. So, yeah, thank God for freedom of speech. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a fucking show.
What exactly is the dud? Is the dud the internet or is
the
internet? John Boyega?
The internet.
Cool.
Also, the internet. Like, all right, another thing that these fucking crybaby bitches have complained about in 2019.
Okay.
You've seen that Peloton commercial where, like, the husband buys the Peloton.
Yeah.
So, apparently, like, people are coming out being like, oh, he's body shaming her, saying that, like, he bought her that because he's saying that she needs to lose weight and blah, blah, blah. It's like, bitch, no.
Maybe she asked for it.
Exactly. The internet's just a bunch of crybaby bitches.
That's accurate, except for the Rude Nation.
Exactly. You know who you are. Get the fuck over yourselves. It's 2020. Relax. Breathe. Let's stop getting offended by every little fucking thing we hear or see or someone fucking does. And that has been Tom's bow of the show.
Is that Little DMX again? And the Rudy for Best New Segment Revamp for the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus is RudeBoyz CatchUp! Yeah! Thank you, everyone. Accepting the award for RudeBoyz CatchUp is Sherm. Yes, I'm gonna accept this reward. Thank you so much, announcer man. And
So sure.
so what I'm going to do for my acceptance speech is I'm going to invite my friend Tom, and we're going to catch up with the audience.
Sounds great.
Tom, get up here. Woo! Ow! Whoa! I got a little fan out there, a little admirer.
Yeah.
There,
Well, that's what happens when
put your shirt on, ma'am.
Well, that's what happens when you just come up in a bow tie,
Oh boy! Oh,
like Chris Farley.
so Tom, let's catch up. Not where your pants are, but
I don't know.
okay. So can't talk about that.
we hit the high life in the green room hard.
So baby. So why don't you just catch up with us? And the audience, obviously, the Rude
Yes.
Nation. What have you been up to? You've been up to some gaming.
A lot of fucking games, man.
Holidays hit you hard.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Well,
Give us the
Switch.
quick rundown.
The Switch had some pretty fantastic sales going on.
Excellent.
So I did end up buying Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Awesome. Okay.
It
How's that going?
Plays really well.
Yeah.
It plays stupid smooth.
Yes.
I'm looking
try that
forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to getting that on the big screen and
sure.
playing. Renewed my Nintendo Switch Online.
Awesome. Did you try any of the new SNES or NES games that came out, or any of them in particular?
Yeah, I did StarFox 2. I crashed into a wall. I gave up.
I'll talk about that later.
Okay, cool.
How far are you? Did you drop? You dropped Link to the Past, didn't you?
I never played Link to the Past.
I have audio proof that you were playing Link to the Past. You got stuck on Death Mountain. You turned into a bunny.
Link to the Past?
A Link
Oh,
to the
that
Past.
game. Yeah.
You hurt me so much. You know how to just take my soul. And
Well, yeah,
crush it.
I think Ultimate Alliance 3 came out, so I was like, yep.
That's
nope.
fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Shovel Knight.
Actually, speaking of Ultimate Alliance,
So
you got the deal.
I'm gonna get to
I'm sorry,
it.
I'm trying to help segue, but
I
go
know.
on, Tommy. You catch up with your boys.
Shovel Knight that my good friend here got
How's that
me
going
for
for you?
Christmas. Fine. Dude, it's Shovel Knight, so you can't go wrong. Night Slashers was like $1.99.
Oh, I gotta see what that is. I'm not really sure.
It's a
what that-
beat 'em
Oh,
up.
it's a Data East. Okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It's a beat 'em up, and this game called PatoBox, where you're a duck, and you get taken out like in your championship fight, and then you have
Okay.
to. It's like a punch out.
Okay.
And,
Interesting.
and you have to go up the ranks again, but you're like this shirtless duck that just walks around and like
I mean, not all
you
ducks
box.
have shirts.
um
Donald exclusion. Actually, he's wearing like an outfit, like a costume, basically.
and then Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3,
Okay, here we go.
X-Men DLC dropped. Phoenix was a bitch to get because
Okay.
it's like she was like full Phoenix power.
Do you still have to unlock them? So I'm unfamiliar.
You have to
with...
go through the gauntlet. They put them in a gauntlet.
Okay.
So it's like, like that Gambit. You have to, fight this stage and beat it in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Or some shit like that.
And then you unlock Gambit.
You unlock
Oh, okay,
Gambit.
okay.
And then it's the same for Cables. Cable's pretty cool.
Okay. That's cool.
I also did I don't know if I talked about it on the last episode. I also did the Marvel Knights one.
Yes.
So
You're talking about that a little bit. I think you had to unlock Michael Morbius.
Yeah, got him. So I have all 8 now.
Right,
so.
okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you see any of these? I know we're still waiting on information on the Fantastic Four pack,
Mm-hmm.
but do you see any of these new characters? I know you bounce around a lot, but do you see any of these newer characters kind of mingling in with your mains?
I could see definitely Cable.
Okay.
He's the only one of the X-Men that I've really messed with.
Okay.
I don't know. Iceman he feels weird. Playing as him.
Sure. Okay. That's cool.
It's a great fucking game, and I've been up to other games which I'll
Sure.
hold off on.
I know the costumes though. That's really kind of winning me over.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as that stuff, because when the game released, all the costumes were just palette swaps. It was
Yeah.
just here's a Wolverine, but he's in brown
Yeah.
costume, and here's I think it was Symbiote. No, it was Armored Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Not even Symbiote Spider-Man or anything like that. But they've
Silver
gotten,
armor. It wasn't
yeah.
even Iron Spider.
Right. Yeah. It was the,
Yeah.
the fucking Web of Spider-Man number 100.
Yeah.
But
300.
they seem 100. Fact check me. What am I trying to say? The costumes are a little more liberal now. And,
Yes.
you have Age of Apocalypse skins and House
That-
of M skins and
That Punisher Age of Apocalypse is
Right.
so badass.
right. I've seen. Do you want to talk about? I saw some potential data mine of Costumes? Do you want me to kind of...
Sure.
Okay,
Go right
so...
I love
you have,
mining
like,
data.
A casual Kamala Khan.
Okay.
So, like, not a superhero look, just like her in jean jacket or something like that. Miles Morales in a hoodie, similar to how he looks like in the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Gwenom.
Oh, shit.
That's cool. Anti-Venom.
Okay.
There's another one, I don't recall, but it looked like they were... Marvel Games was ready to do those costumes, but then they did all the X-Men costumes, which makes sense. It's X-Men.
Yeah, I'm so...
And all the Marvel Knights ones, too.
Yeah. I definitely want to get the Moon Knight one. Like, they have, like, the... Because when you get Moon Knight, it's just the straight white. Okay. And now the one that they dropped was the artist David Fincher.
Okay. Fun fact, I'm straight white.
Wow. Style.
I just need to
it was
identify.
Black and white.
Right, okay.
And that's like the one that people really like.
And you get like 70s Blade too, right?
Yeah, with the fro and everything.
Nice.
And then, I don't know, fucking Michael Morbius.
Actually, Michael, he looks like he's out of Maximum Carnage.
Yes.
Like that look.
I am waiting, because I haven't seen the Colossus Age of Apocalypse costume hit yet. So I'm waiting for that shit.
That should be pretty dope.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite Colossus costumes.
Okay. Any other games, Tom? Besides the big ones, which we'll talk about in a little bit?
No. What have you been up to?
Well, I'm going to segue right into the video games the same way you did. So, I have been playing, we talked about it a little bit right now, StarFox 2.
Okay.
I never played it. It was a new release for it came out, I think, 2 years ago, technically, on the Super NES Classic. Even though it was a game that was ready to go, it's been on the internet. But Nintendo decided to stop releasing the game because the N64 was right there, and then they put all their StarFox efforts into Star Fox 64.
Okay.
So I played through Star Fox 2, though. This is my first time. I had the SNES Classic, but like the convenience of the Switch was just like a no-brainer. And it came out on the Super NES Online portion, and I played it. I know you said you crashed into a wall and all, but like this game, I thought the game was actually easy. But I think what it does is it warrants multiple playthroughs, because it's definitely score attacky. You have to definitely get through some of these missions quickly with no damage and try to accumulate the most points.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's super ambitious, man. Like it's really weird that a lot of this stuff kind of spread out into different Star Fox games. So the premise of Star Fox 2 is that it's I don't want to say open world, but it's like it's just open in the sense that you have like a star map, and on one corner is Corneria, your home planet, or where the base is, and the other one is Venom, where Andros is sending all his enemies and all his fleet and troops and shit, and they're making their way to Corneria, and you have to basically intercept all these guys. Which, if anyone played Starlink, very similar to Starlink. Also very similar to Star Fox Command that came out on the DS.
Okay.
Very cool. Also kind of real-timey also, because if you're trying to head towards these missiles or these ships coming at you, they're moving. So like you have to intercept them pretty much on the fly. The game also was it introduced Star Wolf, which obviously got picked up in Star Fox 64.
Sure.
And then, and then
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers, of course. So what happens is then you interact with these you go to the bases or the ships or the missiles and shit like that, and then you go into like an all-range mode of the planet or the dogfight or whatever. I don't know if you're fighting dogs, probably not, but dogfight. There they are, and that is also something that came out with. You okay there?
Yeah.
Twisting yourself? Got a little wedge?
Yeah.
Twisted up there?
A little twist.
Oh no.
A little twisted.
Do a little untwist there.
Yeah.
The all-range mode from the Star Fox 64. Okay. The game also introduces the Walker. So basically the R-Wing can kind of go into like bases or shit like that, or forts, and then transform into like a chicken walker sort of thing.
So like an ATST?
Like similar to an ATST, yes. Or similar to the Walker found in Star Fox Zero on the Wii U. So a lot of these things were reincorporated into the series, probably because, again, Star Fox 2 was unreleased for the longest time. So I played it. I beat it. I'm good with not going back to it because the thing is, it runs kind of not the best because it's a Super Nintendo hardware using the FX2 chip. Again, very ambitious. It was definitely worth a playthrough, but I did it, And I'm not the type of person to go. I'm not like hungry for points.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Sure,
I think
sure.
I got a C or something like that. I'm like, great.
You know what C stands for?
What does C stand for?
Cut above the rest.
Oh, there you go. So I'll take that. I like that. I'll tell myself that every day. StarFox 2, did it. I liked it. I'm done with it. I have now played all the StarFox games. Yay! Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Nation. Thank you. The only other game I haven't beaten was Star Fox Guard. I don't know if that really counts.
Does it have the word Star Fox in it?
It does.
Then you have failed.
And I have to get the Star Fox DLC for Starlink eventually.
You have failed.
Also on the Super NES portion of the Switch, I was playing Kirby Superstar. That's one of my favorite games, and I actually just 100%ed it on the train ride home. Yep. So first game I've beaten in 2020.
Cool.
There you go. A game that came out in 93.
Awesome. Good for you.
Yay!
Reaching for the stars.
Reaching for the superstars. But video game wise, that's pretty much it, with the exception of what we'll be talking about in a little bit. I read a bunch of Spider-Man stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, not really a bunch, like 2 things. But so
that's a couple.
We'll talk about this at the Rudies, but I read the miniseries Spider-Man Life Story.
Okay.
Which basically takes Peter Parker in 1964 in the debut of Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy 15, and then acts like, well, what if he just aged up in real time?
Huh.
So every issue is a decade. And so you have, I believe the 70s is the first one. Maybe it's probably the 60s, because whatever. So it has the 60s. That dog farted. And I hope it was that dog. Oh, Tom.
You don't know.
Nope,
Nope, that's dog.
Oh, God. Little DMX. What are you doing?
He eats good.
So every issue is a decade. So 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Gotcha.
2000s, 2010s, I believe it ends up on. But what I like about it is that it takes, what am I trying to say? It takes almost like cornerstones of that decade of what was going on in Spider-Man's life and still touches upon it.
Okay.
So I don't really want to spoil a lot because it's a quick read.
Okay.
And it's definitely interesting.
I'll see if it's
written by Chip Zdarsky.
Okay.
Mark Bagley art. Come on now. That's my boy. And so, the first episode, I'm an idiot. The first issue deals with Norman finding out who Spider-Man is.
Okay.
Peter Parker is, whatever. Which happened in that decade.
Yeah.
Go figure. The 80s has the Secret Wars.
Okay.
Which happened. Black costume. Which happened.
The 90s.
What happens after that? I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep that.
Well, the 90s would probably be Venom.
I believe they touch on that. I'm not gonna get into it because again, everyone ages up, so it's not just like everyone stays the same age. People grow up. Some of these villains are old. Some of these villains, maybe their plans later in life get pushed sooner because I don't want to spoil it. But it is pretty cool. You see a lot of parallels with the 616 continuity in this thing, but Spider-Man is Peter Parker is in his 50s, and he's dealing with this shit or whatever. Like Stark's trying to buy him out because the Vietnam War did. It also has couple Watchmen parallels too, because the Vietnam War was a huge time in those decades.
Sure.
The 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
But really cool read. I liked it. I'll talk about it later in the Rudies. Hint, hint.
Ooh.
Also read Symbiote Spider-Man, the miniseries that takes place in the Black Costume Saga.
Yeah.
He's fighting Mysterio.
It's like all side stories, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Because I think it's something that can stand within, if you read it in that period of time, the 80s, early 90s. I liked it. It's cool. Mysterio featured in it. Black Cat featured in it. Neat. Again, quick read. Which I'm all about.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. All I've been reading.
Bing, bang, boom.
I watched the first episode of Spectacular Spider-Man because I got it for Christmas.
Nice.
I can see why people like it.
So you'll watch Spectacular Spider-Man, but you won't watch...
Because I've never seen Spectacular Spider-Man before.
I'm just saying.
I've never seen it, so this is new to me.
I'm just saying.
But you can definitely understand the people's generations and their nostalgia. So our nostalgia is the animated series.
Sure.
People 10 years later, or younger than us, I should say, Spectacular Spider-Man is their nostalgia.
Is Spectacular Spider-Man the one where he's supposed to be the leader of a group of teams. What he works with Luke Cage. And
I think that's the.
Iron
I think
Fist.
that's. I think it's just called Spider-Man or Ultimate Spider-Man.
Maybe
that one is up on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Still.
That one is, I think, a little more fourth wall breaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the next one.
Okay.
Because I've seen animated series.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
I bet. Bet you have, motherfucker.
But that's all I've been up to.
Okay, cool.
But we did say that we had some games we were talking about.
We do.
So we have a bit of a double feature RudeBoyz Game Club, Tom. That's not the bump.
Fuck a duck.
So the concurrent RudeBoyz Game Club we've been doing was Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yes, but I got stuck.
Tom got stuck. I don't even know what we can talk about because I feel like last time we talked about it, you were in the same position.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit further now.
Okay, cool. You are a little bit further.
I've grown a little bit in
confirm.
2020.
Yes, so you will definitely move on.
Yes.
To it, and hopefully I can help you out with it because it's fleeting from my brain because I am an ignorami.
Well, yeah, you've read 2 books, so it's already, that knowledge has already
Also,
gotten
I think
knocked.
it's so cute because, like, did I really read them? Because there's, like, pictures. And are they really books? Because there's a lot of pictures. I love them. I'll say read a book.
Are
are
there words?
There are words.
Then you read.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't let
Is it a bound paper?
Don't.
Then it is a book.
Don't let anyone tell you different.
No,
Bubba. All right. You read books. It's okay.
I said that once to Bonnie. I finished. I forget what I was reading. It might have been another Spider-Man book, and I said I finished my book, and she goes, book. So it made me laugh. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit that I'll be like, well, this isn't really a book, but whatever. Hey, I'm reading it. I'm liking it.
I disagree.
I like the pictures. I like the story. Hey, I'm all down for that, baby.
Sure.
But so we're gonna put a pin in what we just mentioned there,
Sure.
obviously, because you need to progress a little further.
Yep.
However, we are biting off way more than we can chew, and doing a double RudeBoyz Game Club.
Yeah.
Because both of us, around the holidays,
Acquired
the newest and greatest Star Wars video game experience from our friends at Electronic Arts.
which I'm shocked that a good Star Wars game came from these bums.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
Starring Cal Kestis as the apprentice. No, he's not the apprentice. Is he really? He's the apprentice.
He's
He's a guy.
You know who voices him, right?
The
dude from
Cameron
Gotham.
Monahan or whatever
Yeah.
his name is. Yeah, the dude from Shameless.
And Gotham.
Okay,
He was Joker in Gotham.
I understand that he was in Shameless first.
All right. Well, I never saw Shameless, and I
So
seen
how?
Gotham.
So you can't. Why are you trying to discredit this young actor who I think would play a perfect Cletus Cassidy?
I think Woody Harrelson will do fine.
I feel like that's hotshot casting. This isn't the Spider-Man cast, even though I talked about Spider-Man for 45 minutes. Jedi Fallen Order, Tom. Storyline wise, I'm behind you. You're further ahead than I.
Yes.
I am on my second trip to Zepho.
Okay. Yes.
Exploring tombs. I haven't gotten my third Jedi power yet, because slow, push. The third one, I'm imagining, is pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Push. Pull this.
Oh, boy. Pull it slowly.
Pull my pud.
Gross. How you liking the game, Tom?
I'm really enjoying it. It is. It's very. It moves very nicely.
Yes, I agree.
A couple of hey, I ended up in a wall, but whatever.
That was the thing, man. Like
I had to restart one spot, and I was like, fuck.
So when you're on Kashyyyk, and you're going up the elevator
Yes.
to fight the ATSD,
Okay, yeah.
basically to wrap up that portion,
Yeah.
I am coming up the elevator.
Yeah.
And the game just doesn't freeze.
Yep.
It pauses to load, right?
Yep.
And I'm moving the camera because I'm like, whoa, I can't wait. And it pauses to load. You see the sky, then you see the mountains, then you see the trees, then you see the clouds, and everything's populating now. And I'm like, okay.
Oh.
So I get up to the roof, right? And the stormtroopers just chilling, Wookiees just chilling. No one's fighting. They're just hanging out. And I'm
Talking.
like,
Having
what
a
the hell is
beer.
going on? Pretty much. Basically, the AI didn't come in yet.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. So I just start beating up on some of those security droids and the stormtroopers. And then basically, everyone starts waking up, basically.
Right, okay.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I've heard tales that this is probably one of the buggiest AAA games to come out. But still, people are like, it's still pretty good.
It really is.
Yeah, so
I'm doing a lot of things that are not very Jedi-like.
I've been crushing with Force Push, especially after I upgraded it.
Oh,
you upgraded to like you could push more guys.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Well, you don't remember. It's called like Howling Push or some shit like that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Well,
it's
I read
push
it.
level 2.
Yeah.
Push the more guys.
Like you know, when I was on Zepho and I had that, I was just like, oh, that Stormtrooper is looking over the edge.
There's a lot of cliffs.
Fuck you!
I've lucked out because I had to fight a couple of those Purge Troopers, and I would push them right the fuck off the cliff.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, no, I know. The combat, I don't really know if I'm feeling the combat yet. I get into a position where if it doesn't click for me yet, and I was like this early with God of War.
Yeah.
If it doesn't click for me right away, I start to get into a groove, and then I start to panic, and then I'm like just blocking or whatever.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about, I remember we were talking about this then. I keep blocking unblockable moves.
When they flash red, I'm still doing it.
And the combat is, and I know people probably love this. It's I guess a little Dark Soulsy.
Yeah.
Little DMX ruining the fucking shot. Stop eating garbage, Tom. And I noticed that like when you press the L trigger to block, it doesn't do it like immediately. Like you have to hold. You have to parry basically like that. So when I'm trying to parry and stuff like that, I'm losing my rhythm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just like I'll keep like parrying, even like dudes shooting me from like, fucking yards away. I have a hard time parrying because my timing is just not right.
Oh, I've gotten that down where I'm just like, fuck you. Yeah. I'm just gonna, and like you said,
when it works, it works. But when it doesn't, I'm like, God.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun when you get force pull because you could just be like, oh, hi, Stormtrooper, fuck you.
I can't wait for that. I got definitely put more time.
You can do that to like the only ones I have yet to see if you could do it to are the ones with the stormtroopers with the rocket launchers.
Because I don't think you can really interact with them outside of just.
I cannot stop a rocket if my life depended on it. I don't think you're able to.
Right.
I think it's a good game, but that one part on Kashyyyk where you're supposed to meet up with
Saw Gerrera.
Man, Saw Gerrera, and I even.
There you go, Tommy.
I even said this in like watching Rogue One. I was like, "Yo, fuck this guy."
Live action. He's just kind of just pointless.
Right, and I've heard that like I guess in Rebels.
Yeah, I was telling you that like I think he shows up in Rebels.
Yeah,
Rebels. He's like one of the first crossover characters in the movies.
Yeah.
He definitely has a bit of a reputation. Okay. Or maybe he was in Clone Wars. I don't really remember, but like
Clone Wars I got to get to.
He's got a rep. He's got a legend behind him, but like you don't see it. It's just like
go do this for me.
In a video game, I get because he's basically just there to be like, hey, what's up? But I'm a tie-in character.
Yeah,
go to do the objective, please. Like, but even in Rogue One,
it's like, hey, do this for me,
right?
Like,
and then he died, and was just like, okay,
yeah.
And I didn't see Rebels, so maybe it had some weight to it. But like, it's like, okay, who gives a fuck? Useless.
I'm like, fuck you, Saw Gerrera, and your lazy eye, Forrest Whitaker, lazy eye.
Yeah, that's true. They had you know what? They got Forrest Whitaker.
What the fuck is Forrest Whitaker doing?
Waiting on that phone call, I guess, for Rogue One 2, which it ain't happening. Your character died. All those characters died.
Seriously, like,
it also came out in '77. It was called A New Hope.
Oh.
RudeBoyz, go to the movies. Episode 2.
So I'm kind of
episode 4.
I'm kind of hoping to finish it up.
Part 2. Sorry. Yes.
I'm kind of hoping to finish it up soon.
Yeah, I got to definitely.
I did get my double lightsaber.
Right. Yes. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, and where I got it was a little.
Again, I don't know where I exactly got it. We probably got it in the same spot.
Well, depends. What bosses have you fought?
What bosses?
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by bosses? Like you're talking about big animals also? Because I fought a couple big animals.
Well, no, like other force wielders. Like you fight Second Sister on home planet.
That was it.
Okay.
And fought Second Sister
twice already.
Really on Zepho.
Okay.
That was the last.
Okay, so yeah, where I got it, I did not get my double-sided lightsaber same spot you did.
Okay.
And apparently, I was like looking at videos online that like, because that's the only way I've been getting through some of these fucking puzzles.
Sure. It is very puzzly.
It is.
Like. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's something like an upgrade where you can have 2 different emitters on either side of your lightsaber. Like you can have like the emitter that you start with, like where it has like that guard around the blade, and then you have the emitter that kind of looks like Luke Skywalker's like first lightsaber.
Okay.
So like you could have that on like either side, and like you could have a different color on this.
So you can't custom. I mean the colors. I would imagine at one point you could probably do. I mean that'd probably look retarded. But
the colors looks like
the colors do.
If you choose
the colors, Luke.
If you choose blue,
they're both blue.
Both sides are blue.
Yeah.
I did look up like, the colors are a later in game.
I did. Yeah, I didn't.
The only color you
just said like, hey, they come in later.
Yeah.
Cool.
The only color that we don't get is red. Obviously,
and I think Jedi. Orange was a pre-order bonus, unless Orange unlocks or some shit. I don't know.
I think Orange is pre-ordered. Okay. They said,
but that's what I'm saying. I mean,
I just want yellow.
Maybe it happens, Tom. I don't know.
And
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to look it up. I'll find out my own.
Sorry, it's very cool though that like, what the fuck was I just gonna say?
I don't know. Something about Star Wars. I bet.
I like how whatever color you choose, that's the color that your controller is showing.
DualShock, yes.
Yeah, I'm like, that's badass.
Right, I keep forgetting to check that stuff. Also, let's talk about BD1.
I like BD1.
BD1's adorable.
He really is.
Sort of like cat, not a cat, like 2-legged little walker.
I love interacting with him. Like, we did a fist bump.
Nice.
It's very cool. Like, yeah.
Good addition to and very versatile too, with the map and the gets you health and even like the displays. I mean, you have the HUD and everything, but like the back of his head displays like the
if you're really hurt, it's just like red. Yeah, I think I made him blue. I think he's like blue and white now.
I haven't really fucked around with any of the colors or
I changed the color of the mantis.
Really, the only thing I did was the lightsaber customization. That was it.
Yeah, I think I'm running.
This looks neat.
I think I'm running around in a red and black poncho now.
Okay.
So.
I didn't like the ponchos. Ponchos look stupid.
Well, I mean, it's either the ponchos or the.
Yeah, the stupid wardrobe, but I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I like that better than like what you start with.
Right. I would like that if you could get like some different costumes and shit.
Yeah, but the ponchos seem like the only
an X-wing fighter. Like, okay, doesn't make any goddamn sense, but whatever. I'll wear it. Dude, Force Unleashed 2 used to have some fucking nuts costumes, man. You could play as Guybrush Threepwood. That is
a game series that I would have liked to see more from.
Well, it took so much goddamn money, so they didn't do it anymore.
I know.
But yeah, it makes me want to kind of go back to some of the other Star Wars games that we got, and who knows, Replay May coming up. Ooh, it'll probably be Batman, but
we did say that.
We did. Yeah, I still want to play more of it. Uncharted, it is not. I'll say that. And I'm even talking about like caliber of stuff. Like it is a really good shot.
It's a really good Star Wars EA game.
Which, I mean, considering all the other Star Wars games we've gotten in the past, and I'm not even talking about like the Battlefields, the more recent ones. I'm talking about I'm talking about like Bounty Hunter and the Clone Wars games,
Dark Forces.
Exactly, yeah. Like I mean, this is definitely up there with like the more impressive Star Wars games.
Yeah.
But like a AAA game that came out in 2019 probably could have been better. But hey, it's a new Star Wars game, and it's scratching all the itches. Exactly.
And depending on how it all plays out, maybe we get a sequel.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Who knows?
We'll
find out in 2020. Or later, I don't know.
2040, because this game took for fucking ever.
I don't think it took that long. I think it was announced last year, really.
I feel like it was forever.
You're losing your mind.
Yeah.
And there goes little damn Max eating garbage again. And now, Rude Nation, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the 2019 Rudies. And now, your hosts for the evening, without further introduction, Tom and Jim. All right, sit down. And stop clapping. It's our show, not your show. But it's also your show.
Kind of, unless you vote.
So, Tom, the award season is upon us.
And it kicks off with the Rudies.
Here we go. 2019 is in the books.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not put that book away. Let's open it up to the conclusion, which is the Rudies.
We are going.
Who wrote this shit? Nobody.
No one.
All right, so
Going nowhere.
So Tom, hit us up with some of the Rudies that we got that we want to talk about.
We are going to start off with some side Rudies.
Some side Rudies. Okay,
Yeah.
this is like the pre-show.
Yeah.
Rudies. That
Not
we talked
exactly
about.
the Razzies.
Not exactly the red. Those are coming.
Oh, the Razzies are
But-
coming.
So let's talk about some of those.
So we have Beverage of the Year.
Beverage of the Year. The award for Beverage of the Year. Tom, what is your Beverage of the Year?
Larceny.
Again, 2 years running. Damn.
Was that?
It was. Yes,
Oh, man,
I do my research. I listen to last year's.
I've drank quite a bit.
That's
of
perfectly
Larceny.
fine. That is perfectly fine. Any other? Is that your top beverage of the year?
Yeah, that shit's good, man.
Okay.
Actually, we also at the Cash Bash we did have that vodka espresso. I
Right.
don't know if you remember that.
I do remember that. Yes, that
Yeah.
that was fun. I tried to remember that, but it was almost like it was just a 1 day thing. You know what I mean? It was very good, but it was just a 1 day thing.
But no, I'd say Larceny.
Okay.
What about you?
My beverage of the year, you know what? It's bouncing because like I've drank a lot of Starbucks this year. All right.
Yeah.
I bounce a lot.
I think you're
drink-wise.
putting fucking Joe Starbucks family through fucking college.
Well,
with how much you
probably,
drink.
yeah. So I'm just waiting on that sponsorship, waiting for that comeuppance, you know what I mean? But a lot of good beverages, you know? A lot of good beverages in Starbucks. I got that peach green iced tea lemonade. That's nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Get a Trenta, which is nice and big. A little light ice.
So it's a large.
Well, it's an extra large then. Super size, maybe. But I would have to say the beverage of the year goes to the Nitro Cold Brew. That is that
Okay.
nice, chilled, frothy, Guinness-looking drink.
Non-alcoholic. Okay.
Non-alcoholic,
That's-
but however, someone of my alcoholism can put booze in that. There you go.
Yeah, you can. I
Yeah.
saw that.
Put a little
firsthand.
Kraken in that. Kraken, good runner-up too, by the way, with your coffee rum.
Yeah, that just made my coffee turn funny colors. I didn't like it.
Excellent. That is what I love because it's poison.
Moving along.
Any other beverages though? You wanna any honorable mentions? I mean, High Life. High Life got the Lifetime Achievement Award,
Yeah.
so you're good. On High Life.
Honorable mentions? No, just really like my Larceny.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, I like it. I like it
So
a lot.
last beverage of the year, I was in a Tito's kick. Never again after recent events.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though the gin, I had New Amsterdam gin for New Year's Eve. That was pretty good.
You remember? Cool.
Well, yeah, because it was a nice big bottle, and it looked cool. So
Yeah.
Moving on, Tommy. What is the next Rudy of the night?
Best game, comic, movie, TV, not from 2019.
There you go. Yeah, best thing that you consumed that wasn't from this year.
Shit.
Yeah, there was
I've
there was a
done
lot of stuff
so
because
much.
we I've just done so
I
much.
really have. I mean, I've done so much for someone who's loved so little, and I have so much time on my hands.
Sure.
I would have to say I have been going through some of my graphic novels. I really enjoy
Okay.
the Chris Claremont, Jim Lee, X-Men 1 through 7 collection
Okay.
that I picked up this year or past year.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that just brings me back. It's just so good. Jim Lee art is on par
Jim Lee art
with,
is real good.
if not better than Joe Matt art.
I would say Jim Lee is better than Joe Mad. Joe Mad has that really unique art style.
Yeah, it depends what style you're into.
That is very true. That is very true. If you want to talk about different art styles,
Yeah.
Jim Lee, I think, is just like that nice, clean, good look.
Yeah.
Joe Mad is very dynamic,
Yeah.
very anime inspired.
Yes.
Jim Lee definitely is up there.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that one of the best things I've done this year that did not come out of this year was Spider-Man PS4 that I played earlier this year.
Yeah.
So there you go. Completely forgot about that because it got swallowed up by life and time and shit like that.
That DLC was good too.
I only got to I think the second chapter of that, so I need to return to that. If maybe Spider-Man sounds like Spider-Man, so
We're already doing Batman.
We're already doing Batman. You're right. Another game that I played.
Well, we'll talk more about that off air.
Yeah, another game that I played that I was doing research on for one of the episodes was completely forgot, and it's coming to me right now. Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Okay.
Came out several years ago, but for the Switch, it was pretty much brand new. Came out, I played it, I liked it. It was a good time.
Okay.
Know what I mean? All right, great. Sorry we didn't do any research for this, Nation.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
This is what the Rudies is all about. The Rudies is the gut reaction that you boys face every day when you're looking at tens of people in the audience just staring at us looking, what the fuck are we doing here? This man is just wearing a bow tie. What's happening?
On his dick, nonetheless.
Well, you have two. You have one on your neck, one around the...
One of my balls.
One of the balls. Okay, cool.
With googly eyes.
Great. See, I'm not looking down, so thank you.
Whoa!
Oh, man, I can hear the googly eyes shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You like
Oh,
that?
I hate that, actually.
You love it. You love
I
it.
pour acid in my ears.
You love my balls.
What is
Best
next
thing we
Rudy?
wish we had more time for.
This is probably something I can definitely talk about.
Reading. I have so many books that
Sure.
I want to, dive into that
Sure.
I'm really going to try this year.
Right.
But, yeah,
Probably not happening.
one of those books that I wanted to get into this year, this past year, but I missed it, was Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Because I got the big collected edition with all three in it, and it's
Okay.
like, I look at it, I'm like, that's scared, but you know what? I'm a big boy. I'm going to pull up my sweatpants and, sit in my basement with the black light on and, and
Smoke
read.
a bowl and get crazy with Gandalf.
Yeah.
But-
Fucking drop some acid.
Sure. Anything from this year, though, that you didn't have time to get to?
From this year?
Yeah.
Nah,
Well,
man.
I'll give you my... my thing was, I kind of wanted to watch Watchmen. I know that got some good buzz on it.
What, the
And-
show?
The show, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd like to put some time into that. I mean, there's just tons of shows that I wish I got into, like season 2 of Disenchanted. That there's the eye roll again. I feel like this is the same year.
good.
Same. Did you see the second season?
I didn't even finish the first season because it's not good. Matt Groening was... It's not good for him.
Here we go again. I'm going to do a
All right.
super cut. Next Rudies, when they talk about season 3, I'm going to get a nice super cut of Tom shitting on every portion of that. Watchmen. Did Westworld come out? The new season come out? That's the show I kind of want to get into.
One show that I wanted to get into this year, I just couldn't.
Okay.
Because I ran out of time, was The Righteous Gemstones. With John Goodman, Danny McBride.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Adam Devine? Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't...
That was on HBO, yes.
Yeah, I just
got
ran
you,
out
I
of
got you.
time because
Right.
once Game of Thrones was over, HBO got canceled.
Well, yeah,
So-
dude. I dropped. I mean, I still have it, but I didn't. That was pretty much all the last thing I saw on TV.
Yeah.
TV
Yeah.
was that. Movie wise, there's a movie that came out a couple months ago called The Current War. I wanted to see.
Okay.
It had like a pretty much star-studded cast, but it was basically about Thomas Edison versus Nikola Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to
I
check
remember
that
seeing
out,
that.
but it was one of those things that it kind of came and went because it got swallowed up by all the bigger movies coming out.
Yeah.
A couple weeks after that. That was something I wanted to check out.
Yeah, I mean, my Netflix queue of, movies just imploded. I
Sure.
was just I
Sure.
wanted to watch Polar with Mads Mikkelsen.
Sure.
I still have yet, The Irishman got away from me. The Highwaymen, which is Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
It just, got away and just, yeah. But you know what? 2020 knew me and still won't have time.
Also, Shazam, I wanted to say.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
That got swallowed up earlier in the year, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So who gets this award? Nobody, because we suck.
Because we don't have time.
Because we don't have time to actually set that up.
You know
ironic.
what?
It's ironic. It's
know what?
meta. You guys love that
I'll
in
say-
2020, don't you? Don't you, bitch?
I'll say Shazam gets the award because I too wanted to see it and I just
I
couldn't.
will say Watchmen.
Nope, Shazam.
Well, all right. Well, okay, we can agree to disagree.
Nope. Watchmen is garbage. Shazam.
Moving on, Tom.
There's the frustrating sigh.
Because I can't talk to you sometimes. So you're just like, I want to do this. Like, nah, it's shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Do you know this for a fact? No. It's garbage.
It says Watchmen. Guess what?
This is a bit.
It's probably garbage.
Moving on, Tom. What is the next award to be given out on this? The Rudies, our award for 2019.
Rudy's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Here we go. This is a big one. This is something that you boys, this is something we toil on, we think about throughout the whole year, and we definitely didn't come to it an agreement 20 seconds ago. But the second annual Rudy's Lifetime Achievement Award goes to
Little DMX.
Little DMX had have a rough year.
No, the Rudy's Lifetime Achievement Award is the Switch.
The Switch, man. I think the Switch was huge for both of us this year.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. I talked about it last year that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a game that came out in fucking December or something like that, was the game that brought the Switch out of my house, and I would take it to work. I would take it on my commute, and pretty much I've been every day taking the Switch with me, playing something on it.
Awesome.
Whether that's a Zelda game, a Luigi Mansion game, a Kirby game, a StarFox game.
Very cool.
I just keep playing it, man. So that's great. And I know you've been
Oh yeah,
putting a ton of time into that.
I'm a whore.
Okay. What else is new?
I'm a Switch whore.
Oh, okay, there you go. So there you go. Oh yeah, you've been pumping fucking eShop.
Oh god, yeah. I think I saw $5. Let's fucking see what other indie shit I could buy. Yeah.
So there you go, Nintendo. You're very welcome. Welcome for the bump. Welcome for the Rudy's bump.
Yep.
And the Switch, you are the recipient of the second annual Rudy's Lifetime Achievement Award.
You're welcome.
All right, Tom. So we got the alternative Rudy's Awards out of the way.
Yep.
Let's do it. The meat and potatoes of the Rudy's. Here we go.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. So what do we got?
Starting off in games.
Ooh, best game of 2019. Those aren't nominees; they're just notes.
Oh.
Cool. The problem with the teleprompter, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're fixing it up. So
Get your shit together.
So Tom, what was your favorite game you played in 2019?
In 2019, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
There you go. That should come to no surprise, I think. You want to talk about it a little bit? I know you talked about it already in the CatchUp.
What more can I say? Like, the game, it's so good. We waited how long for it?
You're right.
Yeah.
It was very well done.
It was.
Definitely hit you more than it hit me because you like that,
that
constant
dungeon crawl.
go, and I played the story, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
You do the different difficulties, you do the gauntlets, you do this and that. So
I can't wait for the next 5 to come out.
Sure.
They better put fucking Doom as a DLC.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. What about you? What is your game of the year?
Man, this was something I've been debating left and right. I feel like if you ask me at one point in one day, I'll say one game, and if you ask me a different point in a different time...
Right now. I'm asking you right now.
It's Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening, thinking about my time playing that game, I put so much time into it. I played it. I 100%ed it the best I could at the time. I think I might have missed a couple items here and there, but I went right back into it and I played Master Quest.
Okay.
And the art style I love, the music I love.
Absolutely. From what I saw, it
was great. I think me playing this version now might have eclipsed like Ocarina of Time as far as the most replayed Zelda game, and that's only because of remakes. Like, I've definitely played the Game Boy version twice, the DX version twice, and now technically the Switch version twice. And
Did I hear Ocarina of Time?
well, no, you didn't. Are my ears bleeding? But yeah, Link's Awakening
Okay.
definitely edged out my runner-up, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Okay. Yeah.
I couldn't split the vote because I'm trying to think. I'm like, what edged it out?
Yeah.
So Link's Awakening was a great game, and I think I've said this analogy tons of times. A good Zelda game is like a good hearty meal. Like, you know what you're going to get, it's going to be delicious all the time. A game like Luigi's Mansion 3 was something I was very excited for, had a ton of things I liked about it, but maybe a couple complaints here and there. And that's what, in my mind at this moment, pushed that down and Link's Awakening up. The controls were a little iffy at some points. They didn't click 100% of the time, but like the characterization, the animations, it's so fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Next Level Games, give them a whole bunch of money, and they can just make fucking little shorts of Mario characters.
Sure, yeah.
There you go. You don't have to pay Imagination Studios or the Minions people. You have Next Level.
Yeah.
Do that stuff right there. So, yes, congratulations to Marvel Ultimate Alliance: The Black Order and Link's Awakening. You are recipients of the Rudies for Best Video Game. Yeah. But some runners-up, like I said, Luigi's Mansion 3. Tom, any runners-up for you?
Tetris 99.
See, I knew. When I saw that on the list, I was like, Tom was big on that. So
I really was. That, and honestly, even, mobile game, and surprisingly, it's not a toilet game. The Harry Potter.
Oh, because you got to go out. You got to go out in the world and do shit.
You know what, though? I've been having fun. I've been more up on this than I was Pokemon Go.
Nice. That's good. And that I know when Pokemon Go came out, that was the big buzz, was that you were actually going out and doing it and like
and they do
interacting.
the same thing here.
No, I get it, but just like that's what makes a game, a great game in people's minds, is that you're constantly at it.
Yeah.
One of my honorable mentions is going to be Shovel Knight: King of Cards. I thought that was a fantastic expansion to Shovel Knight lore and stuff like that. And Tom, that's obviously included in the treasure trove that you received by a handsome individual.
Yes.
Cadence of Hyrule, which is the Crypt of the Necrodancer thing.
The Dance Revolution.
It's great music. It's awesome graphics, and it's Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, what more can you want? Okay. I like it. You'd probably give it a shot. I think there's a demo.
I've seen it. I don't think it would be for me.
That's the thing. It's one of the, you have to kind of reroute your brain.
Yeah,
but the music is awesome.
Yeah, I'm too white for beat-oriented stuff.
Well,
so
there you go.
You got a little more street cred than I do.
Sure. Okay.
So,
yeah, I'll take that. I know how to give dab. That's fine.
And that, just like that.
It's gone. Any other? Do you want to talk about Is Bloodstain get an honorable mention?
It gets a mention.
It gets a mention. Bloodstain. Yeah. Okay, liked what you did.
Yeah.
Give me a Symphony of the Night any day.
Yeah, exactly. Mario Kart Tour. I stop with the mobile Mario. Like,
I mean, it's making them money. I like the fact they
didn't put Luigi in it to begin with,
but they brought it out for Luigi's Mansion 3.
Doesn't matter.
I would love also Waluigi wasn't in it. Don't get me started on that. But I like
hasn't been has he been drivable?
Yes.
He had. I'm thinking Smash Brothers.
Yes, he's not.
That's.
I enjoy the rollout of characters I see on Twitter every so often. Okay. It's cool that they're getting costume updates and this and that. Like it's mobile fucking pump the money into it. But I like it. I would love for some of these things to be incorporated in the eventual Mario Kart 9. Yeah. Just like just some of the tracks and stuff like, because it is history. Yeah. Even though none of the arcade tracks came into it, but whatever. That's for the Mario Kart episode coming in 2020 eventually, I bet.
Okay.
But that's it on games, I think, right, Tommy? Yep. All right, what is the next Rudy to give out?
Comics.
Best comic thing of 2019.
I think we are in agreement on this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And gotta say Spider-Man Hunted.
So Spider-Man Hunted was really good. You have to read Life Story, though, because Life Story is my pick of best comic thing.
Yeah, mine's going to be
And
Hunted.
I got that in under the wire. I got that as a Christmas gift.
Yeah, so mine's going to be Hunted.
That was the first thing I read.
Nice.
Hunted was really good, too.
Hunted was really good.
As a Craven Mark.
Yeah.
You might like Life Story, too, just saying.
Hunted was just so great that they brought Craven back, and then, like, his...
We're gonna spoil some? No?
Well, his kids and shit.
It's out. It came out this year.
Yeah, exactly. 1 year, too bad. And
Hunted was really good.
Okay, and Life Story you
Life Story
spoke
was
very
really
high
good.
of. Okay.
Yes. I need to I should have brought it just to be like, read it.
Yeah.
Read it tonight. You'll be done.
Yeah, sure.
It's a quick read.
Uh,
Honorable mentions.
House and Powers of X.
Yeah, you were big on that when it first came out. Are you still big on it? I know you were talking about Hickman's kind of like.
I've turned a little cold on it.
Right.
I want my X-Men back to form. Like,
Right, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. And you know what? They're releasing just too many of them. Like, and so I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna wait until
for the TV ban, right.
until the trades come out, and then that's when I'll get them.
That's how I feel about Absolute Carnage.
Yeah.
So we'll probably talk about that next year.
I'm with you on that one.
Or this year, technically.
Yeah.
Symbiote Spider-Man. I didn't read a whole lot of comic stuff, so I'm only rehashing shit I've read.
Okay.
But Spider-Man Hunted, yes. Symbiote Spider-Man, real good. Yeah. That's all I got, Tom. Tom, this is your
honorable mentions are Doomsday Clock, which was a 2-year storyline.
Yeah. So the later half.
The last thing was you got to see Dr. Manhattan and Superman have a showdown.
Okay. Cool.
I know it's twisted a lot of people's nips the wrong way. You know.
What a phrase. I love that.
Another cool one that came out was War of the Realms. This
right.
is the one that kind of, mashed up some of our favorite characters like Moon Knight and... No,
this isn't right. You're thinking of Infinity Wars, which is last year.
Yes.
And I only know that because I listened to last year's Rudies.
No, I was getting my shit.
No, War of the Realms was like the big Asgardian crossover. Brought Thor back to
right? Made Daredevil a god.
Right.
I gave him all sight, sight upon sight. But I'll say Hunted, and you'll say Life Story.
Right. But okay. So congratulations, Spider-Man Hunted. And Spider-Man Life Story.
Congratulations, Spider-Man.
Congratulations, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's not like we're biased or anything. Marvel, Spider-Man, we love you.
Not at all.
Which will make the next Rudy pretty topical, I think, for one of us. What is the next Rudy, Tom, that we're giving to the
movies?
Best movie of 2019.
For me?
For you, Tom.
It's Endgame. I mean, you were sitting next to me in that movie theater, and I was a fucking mess. Right? Like, for most of that movie, I was, that movie's just, 3 hours of just, I'm probably gonna go back and watch it.
Right.
Probably this weekend.
Right.
What about you? What would you say?
Endgame was really good.
But
Spider-Man.
Okay.
But Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In a year that Spider-Man movie came out, I picked Spider-Man. Sorry. That's just me.
What a shock.
If Far From Home came out opposite of Infinity War, that would be something else. Because I think I like Infinity War a little more than Endgame. Endgame was great, but Infinity War was like a next level. Was like the first Avengers. Was like the first Iron Man. Was just like, God damn, they did it. You know what I mean? And Endgame was just more of that, which is fine. But Spider-Man Far From Home, obviously, which is more Spider-Man, but like, A, it's Spider-Man. B, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
Was really good.
Was awesome. Was definitely well handled.
He was real good.
Handled.
I know what you meant.
Thank you. I didn't know. Stroked out.
It's okay. Don't worry.
That was well handled. I think the relationship that is developing between MJ and Peter is really cute. You know what I mean? It's definitely like a high school, like, oh, you kids. You know what I mean?
You're
like,
adorable.
Go get them. And obviously the stinger at the end.
Oh my God. J.K. Simmons coming back as J. Jonah Jameson.
Buell coming into the Spider-Man universe. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Great stuff.
And
honorable mentions, Tom.
Well, going back to Endgame.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Endgame.
The fact that Endgame didn't have a stinger, like, that was weird.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And I think it needed that. It needed that finality
to just take it all in of what just happened, what we just saw. We just saw, Tony Stark sacrifice himself for everybody. Yeah. And, I know there's a lot of gruff about, like, oh, well, why not just give it to Captain Marvel and let her wear the gauntlet. And it's like, you know what?
It doesn't, no.
He needed to go out
He needed to be a hero.
Exactly.
The same ever since episode 1, ever since the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
It was bookended with his journey, and then it ended with his
death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Of being a hero, of sacrificing himself, from being a warmonger, pig, billionaire, playboy, chauvinist, to an absolute hero, a martyr,
a father,
yeah, a husband,
yeah.
Like the evolution of Tony Stark.
I never saw any wedding rings on either hand, so I think they were living in wedlock.
They could have. I don't know.
Damn savage heathens.
But yeah, so congratulations, Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home. Recipients of the 2019 Best Movie Rudy. Honorable mentions, Tommy. Anything in the
there are quite
category?
A bit of
all right, let's run them down. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Bash Bros.
The Bash Brothers. Yeah, that was on Netflix. It was a little mini. It was just Lonely Island nonsense, man. I had to put it on.
Yeah, I don't
it was
know.
one of those things.
Like something else.
It was one of those things I completely. God damn it! Fuck you. It was one of those things that like I completely forgot about until my dad was watching a Mark McGuire documentary and they mentioned the Bash Brothers and I'm like, holy fuck, that was a thing. So it clearly worked. I loved it for what I watched. It's a short watch. It's good on Netflix. What else, Tommy?
Perfection.
Now, okay, so you saw this more recently, right?
Yes.
You saw this during RudeTober. It came out earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird as shit. Allison Williams is a psychopath or whatever. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
I dug it. I really did. Steven Weber was great. I'm drawing a blank on the other girl's name.
Sure, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but
no, it is.
It disrespects her craft and everything like that. But we'll clean that up in post.
Yeah,
we won't. What else? Any other honorable mentions?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yeah. Captain Marvel came out this year.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, Captain Marvel, was the final setup for the Endgame.
Sure, yes. And I think it handled itself very well.
It did. Didn't take itself too seriously.
No, not at all. Which is good, especially for a character like that.
It was very 90s heavy.
Yep.
Right down to where she's wearing a 9 Inch Nails t-shirt the whole time.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't like beat you over the head with just the 90s. Remember the 90s,
the
guys?
music a little bit did.
No, don't get me wrong. Like it did, but it didn't like really ram it down your throat. Like I mean, maybe it did. Now I'm thinking about it. Move on. I'm souring on it.
Don't want to think.
I'm Tom Deadpool 2ing right now.
Yeah. Or House of X, Powers of X. Sure. Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. There you go.
And you know what? I warmed to this movie.
It was very well done for what it was. It was very cute.
And
good adaptation of the Pokemans.
Yeah, I'm real. I still have yet to pick up this movie. I can see myself watching.
It was like $6 during Christmas. So
was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I got it for Christmas.
Nice.
Very cute. Very cute.
And our last runner-up is what came out currently, Rise of Skywalker.
Yo, yeah, right. Shit. Oh my god, yeah. I've only seen like 4 theatrical movies this year.
I really enjoyed it.
So did I.
I enjoyed how it ended the Skywalker bullshit.
Sure. There'll be more Skywalker bullshit.
I know it. She took the knee.
Spoiler!
I don't give a shit. 4 weeks, too bad.
But yeah, Rise of Skywalker was really good.
1 year, too bad.
But it was more. It was good Star Wars stuff.
It was
for me.
It really was.
It might creep into my upper half of Spider-Man. Definitely not my Spider-Man movies. Star Wars movies. It might creep into my. But like it's there. It was fine. It doesn't deserve all the hate it got.
No.
People expect these things to be written from the mouth of God. Guess what? Star Wars movies were never well written.
No, they weren't.
They never were. A lot of nonsense happens, but sure, whatever. You guys want greatness. Look somewhere else, man. I'm sorry, all right? Yeah. I love Star Wars. I enjoyed myself. I'm happy. If you don't like it, that's fine, too.
Apparently, there was mention in the Star Wars comics recently of Poe's parentage.
Okay.
That they were, like, commanders in the rebellion.
Okay,
and
that makes sense.
And Poe was actually mentioned in there. So, like, he was either an infant or, like, a little kid during the rebellion.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Which, I mean, he grew on me as a character.
Right, yeah. Yep, see, that's right. That's the evolution of Cash right there.
See, I know, yeah. And his heart grew 9 times bigger. I know Daisy Ridley's done.
Sure.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe she's said she's done with the character.
I figured they just signed these people up for 3 movies.
Yeah. I'm wondering if, I mean, Oscar Isaac, what the fuck are you doing?
True. John Boyega, we already talked about you.
Yeah. You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy, Johnny boy. You're a bad boy, John Boyega.
I think they were talking
We're gonna have
about,
to little talk with you.
I know this is kind of going into Blitzkrieg news earlier in the episode, but I think I heard that Mandalorian Season 2 will have some characters that were introduced in this sequel saga.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
Cool.
It'll probably be the fucking gambler guy. What was his... Oh, my God.
Oh, the one that Benicio del Toro played? Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he did, I don't know.
That's vile. Moving on to television.
Best TV of 2019.
Alright, come on. We gotta be in agreement on this one. The Mandalorian.
Yeah, The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, come on, dog.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
I'm like, dude, I'm like,
especially after the season finale.
Yeah.
Very good shit, man. Very good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney Plus really kind of hit it hard. Star Wars as a TV show finally, live action TV show, finally worked.
Yeah.
And The Mandalorian is excellent. Say what you will, it was the first season. Every first season of every show has some filler, has some stuff that just builds the world. That's what it is.
2 filler episodes.
I would say about it's half and half. I would say half the episodes were really like very plot heavy, and half the episodes were just like, oh, they're going to a planet and this happens, and then they leave the planet at the end. Like
you had
it's a serial basically. It's a westernized serial.
Samurai story, I would say.
People say it because westerns are derivative of also samurai movies, but
I would say like
for us Americans, it's a western.
Like definitely one filler episode was the one where they go to break out that guy.
Yeah, that was definitely a filler episode.
That was filler.
That was filler.
I even thought when they go to that one planet where they meet Gina Carano was filler, but then no shit, fucking just.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gina Carano obviously is a recurring character.
Yes,
the one where that fucking that young bounty hunter boy.
That was
a filler episode.
With Mi-Na Wen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, the cameos, the fan appreciation for stuff like that.
Still don't know who took her body.
I thought that was Gideon. I have to look it back up again because
let's fucking Darksaber showing up.
Yep, there
which
you go.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Spoiler. Alright, so what would you say your runner-up?
My runner-up would definitely be Stranger Things Season 3.
Yeah.
I didn't want to think about what the best TV was until I finished The Mandalorian. And once I did, I was like, okay, cool, I got it. Star Wars, to me, the universe, what The Mandalorian did, and Stranger Things Season 3, which I thought was so well done, especially after what I did not like about Season 2.
Agreed.
Were neck and neck.
Yeah.
But Mandalorian's got that little Star Wars bump. I'm sorry.
Same here.
And it was well done for that universe.
For me,
I liked it.
Yeah, for me, I'd have to say The Boys.
The definitely.
The Boys
I like
is
The Boys.
my runner-up.
I like The Boys. What it did. Yeah, I like The Boys. Can't wait for more. Coming up 2020.
Can't wait for more Boys.
The show.
Okay, there you go. Other runner-ups that we have that we can't forget to mention are
the final season of Game of Thrones.
Yes, I was going to get to that.
You were getting to it very slowly. I sped it up there, guy.
Alright, this ain't Blitzkrieg, guy.
Alright, that's fine.
Friend.
Come on, we got the overrun. Let's go. This award show's going late.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck
So yeah, Game of Thrones.
We own the place.
Game of Thrones, the final season.
Love it, hate it, don't matter.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I enjoyed
Had
it,
issues,
and that's what counts.
Had issues, but I still liked it.
Should have been longer. That's my only issue.
Should have definitely been longer. I agree with that. They definitely were like, oh, fuck, we got to wrap this up. Damn it. And then what you got is what you got.
Exactly.
Deal with it. It was fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Another runner-up was Dark Side of the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring,
yes,
the
that
documentary off of Vice. Yes, so that was really good.
That was pretty good.
Very well handled.
Yeah.
Season 2 coming out next year. Well, this year. Jesus, I gotta stop saying that.
What We Do in the Shadows, very funny.
On FX. X?
It's
FXX. X, 3 X's, or maybe 4.
Six X's.
Oh, yeah. A spin-off of Tequila Wakanda's or him and that whole group.
Yeah. And it was cool to
movie.
see them show up
in the finale.
Spoiler!
But yeah, that was a fun show. Very funny.
Yeah.
Bonnie and I binged the fuck out of it when we could.
Jessica Jones season 3. That was I binged that one in one weekend. That was pretty cool.
I still have yet to. I fell off. I think the last thing I saw was Luke Cage season 2. I don't
just
remember.
Watch Daredevil. You'll be fine.
I should just do that. You're right.
And Infinite Crisis. Pretty cool.
Right, which is what you're watching currently,
or
like concurrently right now.
Yeah, and it comes back I think next week or in 2 weeks. So.
Okay, nice.
One that I didn't see on here. I thought you watched it was Legion.
I didn't see the new season.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that was where that went off. Yeah, but yeah, Bonnie and I watched season 1 and 2. Really trippy. Season 3 came out this year.
Cool.
Fucking A. Last year, 2019. And didn't get around to it yet. So
just stop trying to talk about years.
I know, I can't help it, sorry.
Yeah. AEW shaking up the... Oh, sorry, we're in wrestling.
So congratulations goes to The Mandalorian. Tom's trying to wrap it up. Congratulations to The Mandalorian for getting the best TV Rudy of 2019. What's next, Tom? What is the next thing? Wrestling? What? Oh my gosh. All right, so what is your favorite wrestling thing of 2019?
Kofi Mania.
We're in agreement. Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
I had to think about that.
There was no thinking.
You're right.
I've been a Kofi Kingston fan.
You have been a Kofi Kingston fan.
From, day one that I saw him, doing his flippy shit and whatnot when he was tag partners with Punk. His numerous runs as IC champion.
Sure. Numerous as US, numerous tag.
Yeah. His New Day stuff that he's been doing, and then when he won that title at WrestleMania, that was awesome. Just phenomenal.
That was very well deserved.
And
a long time coming.
As far as I'm concerned, nothing else has happened.
You probably kind of fell off at that point.
He lost the title to The Fiend, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. There's a break in time. Whatever. It's all good.
I'm not happy.
But speaking. Okay. So congratulations to Kofi Mania.
Yes.
Kofi Kingston.
Yeah. That was no. One that it almost edged it out. Was NXT getting that TV deal.
That was pretty cool. I mean, obviously reactionary for
AEW, which is awesome.
And I'm sure USA wanted a little bite because of Fox got SmackDown.
Sure, yep.
But there you go. So NXT is on national television right now.
They've been doing really good stuff with it too.
It seems like it. I have not watched, but people are still buzzing about it. Yeah, man. It hasn't lost the luster.
I know they did the end of the year.
Sure.
And Adam Cole just cleaned up.
Yeah, yes he did.
We just talked about AEW shaking up the wrestling world.
AEW has a TV deal now. Listen to the Wrestle Special about the AEW debut on TNT.
CM Punk back under the WWE umbrella.
Man, that is something that
never thought you would see.
Never thought you would see. I mean, obviously it's a little sideways because he's realized a contract through Fox, but it is underneath the bigger, larger WWE stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they obviously pitched it as a way to be you're very knowledgeable of this business. Of the product, I should say, and we want you to talk about it. So, and hey, like we've always said, Tom, money talks, bullshit walks.
Exactly.
And I'm sure they put a boatload of money on him.
I'm sure he's showing up at the Rumble.
See, that's the next step.
I will I know I've shat on Punk.
Yes, you have.
But honestly, I hear that fucking music. As long as it's Kill Switch Engage.
Oh, yeah, I still like that one, yeah.
That's my favorite one. If I hear that hit,
That's pretty cool, yeah.
The Fiend.
Yeah, so the debut and the whole vignettes and shit for the Fiend, that's ridiculous. And I'm glad he's got a so far a beefy title run ahead of him.
And he's having a good feud.
And
with
some
Daniel
creative
Bryan.
Control, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much is this actually the Bray Wyatt not persona, but the person in charge of this stuff, or it's creative, or this or that, whatever. But I like that they're able to give him a little bit of freedom, and that just shows to go you goes to show you that you give some of these people who really want a shot the opportunity. Yeah, they'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Proof of point. Look at what Matt Hardy did in Impact.
Absolutely. And
Impact,
you know
like-
what? That's really funny because I did not make that parallel. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone obviously said, like, oh, Bray Wyatt and Broken Matt Hardy or Broken when he was in TNA.
I really enjoyed that tag team.
That was fun.
I really enjoyed the shit out of that
But you're
tag
absolutely
team.
right because they gave Matt had a creative outlet and he
Yeah,
did it.
Impact was just like, do whatever the fuck you
They
want.
were like, we're bleeding money, man. You're the biggest name we got.
Yeah, exactly. You
then
and your
they
brother.
did that with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
So good on you.
So congratulations to Kofi Kingston
Congratulations
getting
to Kofi Kingston.
the 2019 Wrestling Rudy of the Year.
Whoa, Tommy taking over the announcers.
Gotta show respect.
Any more Rudies?
Etc.
So okay, so this is really our final Rudy of the
Yes.
night, I think. So, yeah, obviously new stories come and go, but one in particular,
was almost a Tootie. It turned into a Rudy.
it was definitely we had the plaques were getting made up
Yep.
as it was happening.
Yep.
The YouTube
Jeez.
videos are out there. The reaction videos
Yeah.
are out there, especially from your boys.
I
but-
called it.
The etc. Rudy of the year goes to Spider-Man is still in the Marvel Cinematic Universe
Hell
for
yeah.
now, but let's enjoy it.
Absolutely. He says what? 3 movies?
Oh, I don't know about that. I think it's one movie and a cameo or something like that. Let's not talk about the finality of this deal. Let's just
Sure.
talk about that
The
it's
deal.
happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just talk about that it's happening. So
So-
Spider-Man's still in the MCU. Thank goodness, because there is a lot of if they left it at Far From Home post Endgame, that is a
people would have been
big
twisted.
hole
Yeah.
in
Agreed.
that cinematic universe. They need to do something with Tom Hardy, future-proof him. Tom Hardy.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
You were there. You were
I was
halfway
so close.
there.
I was there. I had the initial
were
right,
this
and
close to
then
perfection.
and then
this close to perfection, and then you fucked it up.
Tom's holding up his fingers.
Yeah.
This is
Whatever.
dick size.
So no, that would be my pinky.
Oh, the Tom Holland, great Peter Parker,
Uh-huh.
best cinematic live action
Yeah,
Peter Parker.
I'll agree.
I'd have to say, and yeah, more of that, please. Thank you. And it's obviously there was always going to be more Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but being that it is in collaboration with Marvel Studios, definitely gives people, the Rude Nation, your boys, a little breathing room.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, thank you, Spider-Man, and congratulations
on your 2019 Rudy of the Year.
But that wraps up the Rudies. Thanks to all our winners. But they can't all be winners, Tom.
No, they can't.
So, unfortunately, we have to look back on 2019 in the second annual Tooties.
Here are
So, the duds of 2019, if you will.
Yeah.
So, Tommy, hit us up with some of the duds of 2019.
coming in first is.
In no particular order, or is this just however Tom feels?
I'm reading a list.
Okay.
Batman Hush, the animated movie.
Oh yeah, this is a more recent.
This movie, man, I had such high hopes for this movie.
He had high hopes.
And it got dampered by what they did, and it was just stop taking these classic DC stories and making fucking animated movies. You have so many talented writers. Write original stories, you know?
Or at least adapt them better, right?
Adapt them better. Call Bruce Timm, you know? Maybe, because, you know, Bruce Timm never did anything bad as far as I can...
Okay.
I can't think of one bad, like, one thing that Bruce Timm did where I was just like, oh, fuck this guy. I can't, can you?
I don't
exactly.
really know. Yeah, I'd have to...
Well, he did,
I don't want to research
He
him,
did
but...
Justice
Oh,
League.
no, I know what he
Oh,
did.
okay.
I'm just trying to think. I'm like, I don't...
Travis...
Maybe cheated on his taxes. I don't know.
I don't give a shit about that.
Okay, that's fine.
That doesn't affect how I like my life.
I understand.
Next up is Travis Strikes Again.
Yeah, so this is the No More Heroes game that came out in January of 2019, and I'm a big No More Heroes fan.
Yes.
This game kind of serves, it's almost like as a side game or something like that. Very cut and dry, really no...
He's actually
special stuff
falling
to
asleep talking about it.
It was a game that it was just pained me to play because it was like, I love the characters, I love the story, I love the atmosphere, and it's just like... Man, this is boring to me. Really upset. I'm still excited for No More Heroes 3, presumably coming out in 2020. But Travis Strikes Again was a bit of a miss. And I mean, No More Heroes is not a great game. I love it, but
Yeah.
damn, this was just like this was a dud. This is the definition of a dud.
Okay.
Yes.
Moving along. Whew. The House of Glory show that I went to, man.
Boy. Oh man. This was
Ropes breaking.
Yep.
Twice. Maybe thrice.
Wow. Thrice with the rope break.
Thrice with the rope break. Like, just, oh my god, the show just, it was bad. It was not good. They had to, like, I think they had to actually, like, find another wrestling promotion to get the ropes because they had all different color ropes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
House of Glory, I will never.
I'm glad I didn't go to that, but also I'm sad I missed the stupidity of it.
I'm very sad you weren't there.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. That makes me feel good.
That would have, if you were there, holy shit.
That would have definitely been a time.
Yeah. Dark Phoenix, the movie.
So Tom, this is like one X-Men movie you've completely just disavowed. Like you've just
I actually forgot about it until I just saw it on the list.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was all on board for, like, these batch of X-Men movies, and then I was, like, going back and watching them, I was like, First Class was good.
Right.
We could have stopped there.
First Class peaked of the new X-Men trilogy. Not trilogy, but saga.
Peaked early.
Okay. Days of Future Past, like me, Apocalypse, and Dark Phoenix. Completely, Tom hasn't seen.
No.
He's a huge goddamn X-Man fan. He's drinking out of a fucking Wolverine glass.
I know.
Didn't see this movie.
Refused to.
He really did refuse to.
I really did.
We tried to make it work. We did the whole X-Men movie retrospective in preparation that we were gonna go see it, but we didn't.
Yeah, because I think the day that we were going to go see it, we're like, let's drink.
Yeah, we just
instead.
completely just like, nah.
Yeah.
Let's not say we did.
Uh-huh.
Let's not say we didn't, because...
Yeah. I mean, I can stay on X-Men as Tooties, even though it was in Rudies.
What do you got?
It was just the state of X-Men right now.
Okay.
I kind of feel like they're just making them, like, terrorists almost.
Okay.
And I'm like... It's not the X-Men. Like, that's the Brotherhood.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I'm hoping it turns around.
Sure.
From what I've heard, X-Men number 4 came out as per recording, and it's getting good reviews. So we'll see. We'll see in the trades.
Okay.
If I,
cool.
am just wasting $20.
But as of right now,
it's
a bit of a down. It's not for Tom.
It's made me not buy them.
Wow. Okay.
Like,
again, drinking out of a Wolverine glass, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
I had them all the current issues in my shopping cart.
Right. Just didn't pull the trigger.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
I got you. All right.
Moving along, the state of WWE.
This is big for you, Tom. I think.
This made me stop watching it, more or less.
Right.
Like, I'll flip to it. Made me cancel the WWE network because
I just didn't renew because
I legit canceled, and they were like, and it actually asked, "Why are you canceling? The product is garbage." I put in.
There you go. Fight the power.
Yeah, I'm sure Vince wipes his ass with my $9.99. So whatever, he can keep wiping, you old prick. So yeah, the state of WWE, you gotta do something. Vince, just don't touch NXT. Just don't touch NXT.
Yeah, we probably should talk about that, like what they can do to win you back.
But that's a whole nother...
That's a whole nother thing.
It's a whole nother episode.
We'll get to that. Maybe around Mania time or something.
Ooh.
Like that. Yeah.
I'm not sitting 8 hours watching fucking WrestleMania. I'm telling you right now.
We'll have to make a day of it. We'll have to do something.
Oh, fuck.
I was already dreading it.
You better pick me up, because I'll take the next day off just so I could just
drown your sorrows.
Drown my sorrows and then just shit them out.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drown and flush.
Excellent.
That's how I live.
What other Tooties we got?
The last one is WWE 2K20.
This is just the trash that keeps on trashing. Yeah, like it is just so newsworthy wise.
Oh,
the game crashes when the system clock hits 2020. So the game that is labeled as 2K20 cannot be played in the year 2020 due to some weird Y2K bug that I'm sure will be patched by the time this posts. But it's just like it keeps going.
Are you fucking
It keeps.
kidding?
I'm being serious.
This one.
I mean, this is well. This
That's
it's
hysterical.
2 days in this year, but yeah.
That's fucking.
And also, nobody should
funny.
be playing this game at all.
No one should.
But yeah, this does reflect a little bit of the complacency that the WWE has because like there's no competition within the video game wrestling marketplace. Which was exactly what Ukes kind of expressed earlier this year, which caused the split between them and THQ still? No, 2K. Wow.
2K, yeah.
2K, and then led to all these fucking mess-ups in the new video game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I mean, supposedly there's a new wrestling game that's coming out for the Switch. And it's going to be... I think I showed it to you.
Yeah, I think you showed me.
I think it's supposed to be hitting this year.
But it's no, like...
It's no...
neck and neck,
right, but the
shoulder
thing
to
is,
shoulder.
though, a lot of people are looking more forward to this because of, one, the nostalgia look of it.
Right.
The amount of characters that are going to have right off the fucking bat.
Right.
So, it's just... I don't know. You got to do something. We'll see what happens with 2K21 if they don't.
They need to take a year, I think, at best.
Yeah. Take a breather.
Yeah, they have
and
to, man.
that has been the Tooties of 2019.
So again, thanks to the Rudies, and fuck you to the Tooties. Thanks for ruining our year. But
My wallet with Batman Hush.
oh man, poor Tommy.
I gotta break that. I might do a live breaking.
But Rude Nation, we went to the social medias and we pulled you. And the segment, as follows, is going to be Rude Nation Rocks the Rudies. Over on our Twitter account, twitter.com/RudeBoyz469, we took to a more traditional Rude Nation Rocks the Rudies approach. We asked you guys straight up on our Twitter account, like we said, what was your favorite things of 2019? So for your favorite video game of 2019, split decision right down the middle, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and Luigi's Mansion 3. There you go. One of Tom's favorite games and one of the stalwarts of the 2019 RudeBoyz Game Club. Favorite comic story of 2019, split decision again. Man, this is too close to call sometimes. Spider-Man Life Story, one of Sherm's favorite. And War of the Realms, another runner-up of the Rudies for Best Comic Thing. When it comes to the Best Movie of 2019, man, oh man, another split decision. We got a three-way tie between Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, and and he called it months ago, the RudeBoyz Movie of the Year, Detective Pikachu. So congratulations to all three winners right there. Again, too close to call over on the Twitter. Except for this one right here. So the favorite TV show of 2019. A whopping majority. The Mandalorian. People seem to love the Jon Favreau take on Star Wars, baby. Let's see more of that in 2020. And finally, the last Twitter Rude Nation Rocks the Rudies poll was for the craziest thing, or the best thing, really, in professional wrestling. And again, split decision. Kofi Mania and CM Punk back in the spotlight. That's a crazy time, good time to be alive, I'd have to say, as a wrestling fan. Over on our Facebook page, facebook.com/RudeBoyz469, we took a little bit of a nice little tweak to these polls, and we put different multimedia things against each other. So let me explain. For the poll, most heartbreaking conclusion of 2019, and heartbreaking you could take any which way. The nominees were Game of Thrones Season 8, the final season, very divisive season, and Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of the Skywalker, again, a very divisive movie. And the most heartbreaking conclusion of 2019, that would be the world of George R.R. Martin. Game of Thrones Season 8 wins that Rudy. Then the 2019 Stark MVP Award. It was a good surname in 2019, I'd have to say. You have Tony Stark in Endgame and Arya Stark in Season 8 of Game of Thrones. Both kind of kill the main baddie of their property. And the winner for that, Rudy, is Tony Stark, given the snap and given his life. Spoiler. Best New Critter of 2019, we have the CGI duo, Detective Pikachu versus the Child, aka Baby Yoda, or Soda, whatever the fuck Tom calls him, and the Child takes it. There you go, the cutie little Yoda baby gets it. The Rudy for the Wednesday Night Wars of 2019. Obviously, it's All Elite Wrestling versus NXT. Whatever that stands for, nobody knows, but that is the winner. NXT wins the Wednesday Night Wars. Rudy for 2019. And finally, the last of the little different votes we've been doing on our Facebook page. Best New Star Wars Droid. One of the honorable mentions, like we mentioned in the RudeBoyz Game Club, would be BD1 from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. But unfortunately, he did not make the cut. So we went with the live-action droids, so to speak, live-action. We have IG-11 from The Mandalorian and D-O from Rise of the Skywalker. And it was a sweep, man. People were loving The Mandalorian, and people were loving that nanny droid, former assassin droid, IG-11. Pour one out, baby. Spoiler, whatever. Thank you again to all our winners, our nominees, everyone who enjoyed 2019, and the Rude Nation. Thank you so much for participating in the Rude Nation Rocks the Rudies. And on that note, Tom, thank you. Rude Nation, thank you. Winners, thank you. And like we said earlier, Tooties, fuck you. Fuck you. 2019, some goods and some bads. Good Spider-Man year.
More goods.
As always.
More goods.
Always a good Spider-Man year.
Yeah, and I don't think Spider-Man's ever been on the Tooties.
Spider-Man so far has not been on the Tooties.
If we were doing this when Spider-Man 3 came out,
possibly on the Tooties, yeah.
Totally on the Tooties.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But let's hope it never, ever, ever, ever comes to that.
Exactly.
Yes. But we can only look to the future now that 2019 has passed.
The year 2020.
So speaking of, next episode is our annual hype episode. We do this every year.
Yes.
Even though some people forget. We do the Rudies, and then we look to the future. So we're going to get hyped about everything going on in 2020. So, Nation, we want to hear about what you're hyped about in 2020. Is it Black Widow? Is it The Eternals? Is it Wonder Woman 84? Is it going to be the second season of Mandalorian? Is it going to be the Final Fantasy VII remake? Let me stop you right there. We're going to get into it next episode.
You know what I know you're going to be hyped for?
What is that?
When I actually do research.
Ooh, I can't wait for that, actually. I should put that on the hype list. And it'll never come.
It'll never come off.
So hit us up on the social media, Nation. I'm sure we'll put some polls out or whatever. Thank you so much again for voting into polls.
It sounded like you said some polls.
No.
I'll pull this.
Oh my God. I thought the Rude Nation rocks the Rudies. Thank you so much for your input. And we'll post some stuff up on our social media accounts, which are going to be as follows. Twitter.com/RudeBoyz469. Facebook.com/RudeBoyz469. Instagram.com/RudeBoyz469. Over on our YouTube page.
We got YouTube?
We do. You can find that at bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube. That is all lowercase. Nation, let's go into 2020 strong. Let's get some likes. Let's get some followers. Let's get some
bell.
Yeah, absolutely. We will follow for follow. We have no problem with that. We respect you, Nation, and if you respect us, then we're all going to grow together, okay?
Absolutely.
So subscribe to our YouTube so we can definitely put out more content for you. Like us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, hump us on Facebook, finger the butt on Twitter, whatever the hell. I don't know what goes on. I really don't.
Oh, my.
The internet is a wild place.
Oh, my.
Wild, wild place.
Oh, my.
But if you want to reach us on the internet, our podcast that you're listening to right now is found over at rudeboyz.podbean.com.
Ooh, flick that Rudy bean.
You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher. We're also on YouTube.
We're on YouTube?
Yeah, we are. bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase. Subscribe to that. You don't have to like it. You don't have to hit the bell. Just subscribe. Just give us a subscription. That's all I give a shit about.
The bell,
you don't even have to watch the stuff. Just hide it. Mute it. I don't know. Just give us the numbers. Thank you, please. If you want to hit me up on social media,
there you go.
I'm at Tez Sherms on Twitter and Instagram. On Twitter, it's TEH_SHERMS. And on Instagram, it is TEHSHERMS. No underscore.
No
You
one
like that? Yeah, it was a little bit of a mishap with the Instagram naming conventions.
naming conventions. They got a convention for.
Are you drunk? What the fuck?
Shut up.
Tom, what about you? Where can the nation reach you?
They can reach me on Twitter, Tommy_Cash, and that's Cash with a K.
Excellent, love it.
And on Instagram, I can.
He's doing it right now. Live research right now.
Yeah, see, I'm doing
This
research.
is it. This is 2020 hype. I can take it off the list.
Nope, that's the story. Whatever. I think it's like Cashman80 or some shit like that.
You're looking at it right there, guys.
Oh, Tommy_Cash80.
Oh my god.
That's Cash with a K.
This is what I'm dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. Rude Nation, thank you again for joining us for the Rudies. We're glad you came out. Everyone loved what they're wearing. If you look under your seats, you'll find a nice gift bag. What's in the gift bag? What do we put in this year?
My balls.
Oh my god, yeah, you might want to get that sterilized.
Why? No one's touched them or done anything with them in years. My balls are very clean.
Goodbye, Nation.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.